Using a stick figure can make your drawing a lot easier, if you know how to do it right. You have to understand that it is just for the sake of getting the right proportions for your drawing, and not just some fancy way of drawing. Unless you want something like this. Of course, nobody wants that. It can leave your drawing looking way worse if you don't know how to do it the right way. Now pay close attention. Let me walk you through it. Let's start with the head, which is the circle. But before we dive into that, you must first of all know the height of the character you want to draw. And then the relative length between the head, shoulder, chest, and the hip area. And also the relative length between the shoulder, the upper arm, which is also relatively measured from the torso, and then the forearm, which is measured from here, and then the hand. From the hip, you can connect the thighs and the lower leg region. You just have to do the exact same thing in your reference. Pretty much, you should be watching the distances between these parts in the camera. The bigger they appear, the closer to the camera, or the smaller they appear, the farther from the camera. At this point, the hand is almost bigger than the entire body. Choose one to work with because they all mean the same thing. Now let's look at your favorite anime Stickman drawing. Here, you can see that Goku seems to have a shorter abdomen than the rest of the other animes. It just looks like he doesn't have any rib at all. And he has such a huge eyes, and an angry face. Or maybe not an angry face, but his eyes are so huge. These guidelines within the circle are used to determine whether the face is looking up, down, sideways, or whether the camera is viewing from the top, sideways, or bottom. Sometimes it may look like the guidelines are placed downward, even when the camera is viewing from the bottom. This can happen in any camera viewpoint if the character's face is positioned where the camera is viewing. I like placing the guidelines below and above the ears. His eyes literally took up the entire space between the two guidelines.
Help me!
On the other hand, you can see the guidelines took up the entire eyes plus the nose on studying One Punch Man. Now let's look at Naruto's features. You can see his eyes are comfortably seated between the guidelines. Then, a sudden drop down of the nose below. Some characters might actually have something like this, where you see the eyes above, or just at the center of the guidelines, and the nose is below or above the lower guidelines. This is how you keep changing the positions of the features till you get exactly what you want. And that is how you create a new character. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, or comment if you enjoy this video, so that we will be able to make more videos like this and share with you in the future. Bye for now.